executed. I had a fantastic response because I think the best of directors from Tamil cinema spoke to me, and they all congratulated me, mainly saying that they were basically shocked and they could just not believe that I could actually execute something like this, which I think is a huge compliment to me, and I take it really in my stride, because these are the kind of thirst an actor actually looks forward for. And that is basically taken me into a platform saying that Sampath is not just going to be a villain who takes arwas and runs around and shouts, but can also do or execute something like this. See, I don't know. If you ask my mother, she would probably agree with you, is because even when I decided that I would want to become an actor, probably my whole family laughed at me, because I don't come from a cinema background at all. And it was for strange reasons. I still don't know why I said what I said, but then I always was skewed towards wanting to become an actor. And I would do crazy things, and my mother would turn around and tell me, at least for a change, why don't you try and do something which is more heroic? But I don't know, that never fascinated me for whatever reasons. And I always would have gone and tried doing something which I would not do it in my normal life. So I guess as an actor, the biggest satisfaction is when you do things that you're not normally made for. It could be like what we just spoke as Goa, or what I did in Seval, or Tamarabarni, or Asal, or Saroja for that matter, and things like that. Yeah, what excites me is somebody, if they came up to me and said, sir, or 90 vayas or vaisanna andha madhi or role irukna, it will just excite me, because I would like to see myself how I would look when I'm 90 years old. So yeah, that's how it is. Saroja ke pirage, I definitely did get quite a bit of offers to work as a hero. But what I honestly would like to do is, if somebody came up with an offer which said, sir, it's of your age, your kind of a look, and it is on the terms which is more realistic. I somehow have not got this over that, we can actually break into singing and dancing. I personally have never got over that. And it's somewhere it has not convinced me. Even when I did Saroja, that was the first question I told Prabhu is, Prabhu, I'm not convinced. He said, shut up and do it. But when the song became a big, huge hit and things like that, then he turned around, or probably everybody turned around and said, you should actually start looking at it. But I guess the kind of roles that I have always got has always made me happy do what I'm doing. And I don't know, I have never consciously thought of turning a hero or something like that. I recently heard a script which is really nice, because that gentleman is supposed to have 2 kids aged at 14 and 10, and the story revolves around this particular man, his 2 kids, and his wife, and they are the hero of and that gentleman is the hero of the film. Yeah, that kind of a film I think I will do if it came my way. No, not there. Unfortunately, I'm not there. Not that, it is purely because, see, I go by what Prabhu says, and when Prabhu told me, I really can't find a suitable role for you, I trust in what he says, because I have worked in 3 films of his and I know what he means. So there's definitely no other question asking Prabhu is, why can't you create a role? I know if there is a role, Prabhu will definitely create it for me. Prabhu is one of those friends who I don't really keep in touch probably every day. We don't talk every day, but we can always pick up from where we left. So I think that answers your question. No, it was purely because the producer's daughter, she's in the ninth standard, and I think she was too keen that I have a song in her father's film. So they created a song for that, and that's how I have probably landed up doing that. And again, it's because she was a big, huge fan of Saroja, and she thought a song like that will make a difference in Thriller. I'm working on one Tamil project right now. I just heard few scripts. I might do one out of that post Jan, and I'm doing a Kannada film right now in Bangalore, and I just had a Malayalam film. I'm doing another film with Sampath Raj sometime in that's again in Jan. Not really. I mean, I'm. I would no. We can't say underutilized or overutilized. It's because when there is an opportunity for a particular character, and if the director feels that this particular person might fit into this particular character, that's when they approach you. So I guess it's too easily to say for anybody saying that, okay, I think my potentials are not tapped. I wouldn't say that, because when I actually turn back and look in this 5 years, I'm damn happy the kind of roles that have come my way, and I'm also extremely proud that directors of real big caliber and big directors have thought that I could execute something like that. So that very clearly states that they find me that I'm worth it. I have always, I think Raghuvaran was one of the trend-setting villains probably, the cinema in South ever saw, because he broke the jinx saying that you don't have to look ugly to think bad. So I would always love to associate something like that, because if you actually see around the world that we are living in, we always turn around and see it in newspapers saying, look at this guy doing things like this. So I guess that's the truth. The rogues are not actually bad looking. So I loved working with him in Bhima, and I really will never ever forget what he told me while we did Bhima. He said, Sampath, I worked with you for 12 days, and I'm actually basically seeing you from day one that we worked, and you seem to have a very strong potential. And he said something which is like just etched in my head. He said, there's going to be a huge vacuum and space that's going to come up your way. You should grab it. You should know how to take it. And it's sad that, a few months later, he actually passed away. So it came as a shocker to me when one morning when I heard he's no more. Unfortunately, I was not in Chennai. So he's one soul who was quite peaceful, and he liked his own way of life, and I guess we should never question that. If somebody says that I'm going to take his place or anything like that, nobody takes anybody's place. I guess it's never possible. Like for example, never ever will I be able to do what Raghuvaran ever did. So the only thing possible, or only thing that is there in our hands, is trying to reach or to work towards that particular position or person. But as such, taking away somebody's position, no. I think like a Raghuvaran, there's only one Raghuvaran, there'll be only one Prakash Raj, there'll be only one Sampath. That's how it has to be. Thank you very much for watching me on BehindWoods.com.